So this is a quick intro for 1B motion section of iGCSE physics. So the key parts of this whole section are scalars. We're looking at ideas of distance. I measure distance in meters, time, and then we look at the idea of vectors as well. So we've got scalars, which just are something with magnitude. A vector is a quantity, something which has a direction. So we've got displacement, which is s. We've got final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration. Funny units there, meters per second squared. Also delta v for a change in velocity. We could also write that as v take q. Maths-wise, we've got to do average speed is total distance over time, because your speed, you might go faster or slower. We've got acceleration of an object, so that's change in velocity over time taken. That's very important to talk about the change. That comes from the formula v take q over t is a, acceleration, or you could write delta v being a change in. That's why we use this delta. We've also got, when we don't know time, we can use final speed squared equals initial speed squared plus 2 times s. And it says distance moved, so they're a bit slack on their language, but really it's the displacement. So v squared is u squared plus 2as. Graphically wise, there's some key bits. So we've got graphs of distance time. Okay, you've got straight line graph there. You'd be expected to work out the speed of an object in meters per second. You do like here, 150 over 5. You've got to be really accurate with that. We've also got velocity time graph here, where the area is the distance traveled. That's another key concept. And the third graphical concept is looking at speed and time. So we've got speed time graph or velocity time graph. If you divide the speed by the time, you get the acceleration, and that's those funny units. So 6 meters per second squared. You've also got to be able to deal with negative gradients. So there you go. That's a little introduction into 1B motion. It's not everything in there, but it gets you started.